And moving on now, Chief of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh or the RSS, Mohan Bhagwat, is in Tripura. The RSS supremo took part in the opening ceremony of the Santikali Mandir Santidham temple today in the remote Shorbong village of Amarpur, about 110 kilometers away from capital Agartala. Well, the RSS chief also participated in a yagna and performed rituals associated with the inauguration of the temple besides a public address on the occasion. While speaking during the event, Bhagwat appealed to the people to protect the Sanatan Dharma. The RSS chief said that despite differences in food, culture, religion, people have a similarity and a sense of kinship and Indianness through thoughts from Sanatana Dharma, which is not limited to India but the entire world. Well, Mohan Bhagwat also released a book of religious songs composed by the late Santikali Maharaj today.
आज मेरे लिए भी बहुत आनंद का दिवस है, क्योंकि कैसे आना होता है, किसी के बुलाने पर क्यों जाया जाता है, तो उसका कारण अपनापन है। तो शिवलिंगेश्वर स्वामी मलेशिया में थे, उनको स्वामी जी ने बुलाया, वहां गए। ऐसे ही पिछले प्रवास में उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि मेरा मंदिर बन रहा है, जुलाई में इस तारीख को आपको आना है। तो कार्यक्रम तो पहले ही बन गया था मेरा, परंतु थोड़ा इधर उधर करके एक दिन मैंने सोचा दिल्ली से अगरतला जाएंगे, अगरतला से वापस दिल्ली जाएंगे। क्यों जाएंगे? इसलिए जाएंगे कि अपने लोगों ने बुलाया है। अपने देश में इतने सारी भाषाएं हैं, इतने सारे पंथ संप्रदाय है, जाति उपजाति है, खान पान रीति रिवाज सब कुछ अलग अलग है, परंतु एक बात है, ये सब होने के बाद भी हम सब में अपनापन है। हर भाषा पंथ संप्रदाय में भारत की चिंता है, हर भाषा संप्रदाय में अपनी सनातन धर्म संस्कृति का गुणगान है, और आज भी लोगों का आचरण उसी के अनुसार होता है। और हमारे देश के लोगों की ये जो अपनत्व की भावना है, वो केवल अपने भूगोल तक सीमित नहीं है, तो हम संपूर्ण विश्व को अपना मानते हैं। हम कहते हैं ये मेरा, ये तुम्हारा, ये अपना, वो पराया, ये सब छोटी बुद्धि का परिणाम है। जो उदार चरित लोग हैं, उनके लिए तो सारी पृथ्वी कुटुंब है।
Well, the Santikali mission was established by Acharya Santikali, a local Hindu sect leader who was killed by the armed insurgents in 2000. Now his followers run a chain of 24 temples in the state beside few residential schools and hostels, especially for tribals in Tripura. And to give us more details on this story, I'm joined by our assistant news editor, Pinaki Das. Pinaki, good evening to you. Tell us a little bit about this ceremony and the significance of the RSS chief visit to the state.
Sharon, RSS chief visit, though he came for inauguration of a temple, but timing is before the election also. So you can understand there are whispers on his visit, and yesterday he had met the royal family also. So officially it is said that he went to see a throne of the Maharaja family, which is several decades old. It is said it is of the time of the Mahabharata. And he also visited the Chandi temple over there. But whispers are also there. Since Pradyut Kishore Debbarma is a strong tribal force, his party is in the 80 ADC, so there might be some discussion on Motha and BJP through the RSS. So it is being denied from all section of the BJP as well RSS and the Maharaja Pradyut Kishore side also. It is said it is only for that to see the throne. But at the same time, today his visit to this inauguration temple, that is also significant because the tribal people were a lot of there, and the preaching that they want to give of the Santikali Maharaj is about how he had sacrificed his life for saving his dharma, that is Sanatan Dharma, which, according to the RSS supremo, is that religion or that sense of kinship and oneness in Indian Sanatan Dharma, which never goes for acquiring any other nation or goes for any conversion in like other religions like Islam, Christianity, or those who came into India but to capture India or to loot India. That was the message he wanted to give, that Sanatan Dharma adopts the entire globe and brings universal brotherhood among everyone, so that there is no idea of conversion because everyone is each other's brother. And he also spoke about why India, you won't find in Indian history spreading imperialism like a modern day nation like America or Russia or China, because we believe we are all universally brothers and sisters. So that was his preaching. Today, what he wanted to give the message is oneness in variety in India. Today also he said that there may be religious differences. People after the invasion of the rulers, Islam or Christian, British or the
Right.
British or the Portuguese, there is oneness, and one thing you'll find in India is Indianness that brings us together.
Very insightful information there, Pinaki Das, but for now we will leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me.